But let's wrap it up. Okay, we went over Raekwon the Chef with the Shaolin versus the Wu Tang. Okay, we went over Lupe Fiasco with the Lasers LP, and we went over Soldier Boy with the what's the name of the joint? We went over Soldier Boy with this DeAndre LP. All right. Raekwon gets the 40-ounce bounce. Okay, like I said, tape deck era. You know what I mean? Only Built for Cuban Links Part 1. Got the purple tape. You know what that means. Great feel. The essence of hip hop just infested in this album. Okay. Like I said, 40-ounce bounce. Raekwon, 2 thumbs up from me. Your boy Juice Rock here at What It Is, Director's Edition. Okay. Lupe Fiasco. Alright. He gets a thumbs up. You know what I mean? Like I said, this album was politically charged. It was very versatile because he had a lot of different appearances, and his style kind of switched up in between tracks. Like, you're going to get Lupe Fiasco, don't get me wrong, but from time to time in between tracks, he switches up his style. Okay? So, Lupe Fiasco gets a plus for that. Like, I don't even think I got into, you know, the features that was on his album. His production was crazy. A lot of new cats on his production. I'm not even going to consider them new cats, but there was a lot of different type of production on his tracks. All right, he had folks on his album. Sarah Green, that's #1 singer. Skylar Grey, I've seen her in the. I've heard her on a couple of tracks, and I've seen her on the Dr. Dre and Eminem video, the new joint. You know, where Dr. Dre looks cocked on Juice. Whatever. MDMA, you know what I'm saying? That's another artist that he featured on his, alright. Trey Songz and John Legend, they're also on his album, doing their numbers with him, okay. And, that's him. Lupe Fiasco, he gets the head bop appeal. Because, like I said, even though Lupe Fiasco isn't exactly my kind of rapper, he definitely gives you head bop appeal, alright. So, what head bop appeal means is that from time to time you might catch a beat that'll give you that whole, you know what I'm saying? It gives you that whole motion right there. Are you paying attention? Alright? He gets that, okay? Soldier Boy. Now with Soldier Boy, like I said, he didn't have many features on his album. Little effort was put on this album. Production, it was southern, you know. Lyrics, alright. Like I said, the go-to tracks on that album will probably be Speakers Going Hammer, Pretty Boy Swag, and Mean Mug. I mean, I have my reasons. You know, if you have a problem with them, go figure. Raekwon, he had a couple of features, like I said. He had the Clan on there, of course. Like, only thing that I find weird about Raekwon's album is that he didn't have the RZA on any sort of production on that track. It kind of makes you think, what was the reasoning behind the title Shaolin versus the Wu Tang? Okay, now we all know that the RZA is pretty much the headpiece on the Voltron that's called the Wu Tang Clan, but more or less, it's like, okay, involved in any sort of production on this album, you know, is there a beef going on there? Or is it just like, you know, he just clearly wanted to maybe showcase new production? I mean, he had the Alchemist on there, he had on there, he had Evidence on there, a lot of cats who I never heard of either. A lot of those cats was on there, but no RZA. And I find that so awkward and strange to believe, but you know, he has his reasons too. Like I said, Busta Rhymes is on the album. Jim Jones, Nas, Lloyd Banks, Black Thought, Raheem DeVaughn, you know, they're all on there. Favorite tracks off this album, the Raekwon, Shaolin versus the Wu Tang. Rich and Black featuring Nas. Gotta listen to it. That's a go-to track, okay? And also Molasses featuring Rick Ross and Method Man. Now, I'm gonna give my props to Rick Ross on that track because everybody knows who Rick Ross is, you know what I'm saying? Rapper from the South, Florida to be exactly. You expect him to have that southern drawl, but he got with the beat, he got with the style, he switched it up a little something. You know what I'm saying? It sounded like he was excited to be on the track with such legendary proportions, that being Raekwon and Method Man. You feel me? Rick Ross really showed, he really showed his ass on this track, you know what I'm saying? If not the best verse next to Raekwon's, he definitely outshined his potential on this track. Alright, so I'm bouncing back and forth here, don't mind me. I'm working under the moonlight, so I might get Lupe Fiasco. Alright, the go-to tracks off that album that I suggest you go check out is Out of My Head featuring Trey Songz. It's kind of like a club banger, you know what I'm saying? Something real mellow to listen to. And All Black Everything. Like I said, All Black Everything is one of those tracks that make you think, which is what we're missing in hip-hop right now. These are one of those tracks that make you go, oh, okay, alright, that's the creativity in hip-hop. This is what's missing. This is what's needed. Alright? As far as Soulja Boy is concerned, you know, now don't get me wrong. I respect Soulja Boy's grind. I respect his hustle. Alright? Young man coming from out the South. He made his money. Or he's making his money. You know what I'm saying? Manipulating the minds of these children. If I could compare Soulja Boy to anybody, I would say I would compare Soulja Boy as a new age Kid and Play. Okay? Soulja Boy would be a new age Kid and Play. So, with that being said, my favorite tracks off that album that I would love to hear in the club, not in my car. I take that back because speakers are going to hammer. I got 212s in my truck, so yeah, it definitely knocks. But outside of that, the only songs that I would like to hear off of Soulja Boy's album in a club setting, preferably in a club setting, are Speakers Going Hammer, Pretty Boy Swag, and Mean Mugging. That's it. It's as much props as he gets from me tonight. Like I said though, this is what it is, the director's edition. I host for the night. You know at T-Dubs 3000. You feel me? If you got any suggestions, opinions, hit it up. Y'all know it's 2011. Y'all niggas ain't stupid. You feel me? Just hit it up. You know what I mean? Let me know what y'all think, or if y'all got any opinions on any of these albums that I went over tonight. You feel me? Tune in next moon. Where we're going to be talking about Shady 2.0, you feel me? Yellow Wolf and Slaughterhouse being signed to Shady Aftermath Records. And whatever the fuck else happens going on, you feel me? On my Charlie Sheen shit, fuck it, I'm winning. You feel me? Alright? To the next move, y'all.